Do you know what Cuphea is? It's one of my favorites.
And it's also the hummingbirds' favorites too. So
It is.
That is one of the #1 flowers for drawing in those hummingbirds. So if you love hummingbirds, pay attention.
And they're really pretty.
Yeah.
So some of you might know it as vermillionaire or firecracker plant. It's part of the Cuphea family, and it's Cuphea, correct?
Right. Cuphea.
Cuphea. And in a planter, and we're going to show you this, there's many different styles. So in this planter, we have Enchanted Purple. We have, this is Honey Bells. And then this one here is the
Cubano Presidente.
And look at the size difference of what they are. You can kind of see them staggered up there.
So most Cuphea looks kind of like the little firecracker. Let's show that.
Okay. I clipped off all sorts of little stems of it.
Yeah, so you have props here. So most people would know Cuphea as looking like this little tubular firecracker looking type of flower, and that is what the hummingbirds love. They just come in and feed right off of that.
This is also the same one, but look at the size difference of the actual flowers themselves. This has got more of a like pinkish red to a yellow, where this is the orange.
A little more petite too on that one.
It is, and the plant itself is more petite.
This one gets big.
It is. Look how tall that is up by the salvia here, where the other one is going to be more out. It starts flowing out this way. Then we go into some really fun ones too.
Yeah.
This
but there's more. Look
also
at that.
Also a Cuphea. Doesn't that look almost like a...
Look how different that is. Same plant family, but look at the
Totally
flowers.
different.
I mean, this is more of your normal kind of that star-shaped flower compared to the regular
And
Cuphea.
that in here, I have it right over here.
Isn't that gorgeous though?
And it just adds that little bit of texture and fullness to it. Then, because there's so many different ones.
This is my new favorite. This was new for us this year.
This one is called Bat Face.
Can you get a close-up?
Well, I'll have to do it on both here.
All right.
So there's for our Facebook friends. And if you haven't noticed, we do Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So please hit like and subscribe on both of them. And here's for our YouTube friends.
Okay, so it looks like
Isn't that just adorable?
a little bat face, cute little bat face.
And that's the dark purple and the red.
People love these. Once they flowered and our customers saw what they look like, because it's really hard to describe. Okay, it kind of looks like a cute little bat, hence the name Bat Face Cuphea. But once it started flowering,
They were gone.
gone. Yeah.
And this one has a little bit more of the growth habit of this one, where it was a little bit more upright
and bigger
blooms. This one here, I'm not sure if this was the Honey Bells or if it was the Hummingbird's Lunch, which is the name of it.
We did have that, yeah.
They were both so similar that they're interchangeable. They probably were from the same rootstock, but
Yeah.
the different breeders have different names for them. But Hummingbird's Lunch kind of is the telltale sign that the hummingbirds like it.
Right on. And they do. And you know, this planter that we had put together, this sits by our fire pit area, and you know, we're sitting there usually like in the evening, sit down after the day, and the hummingbirds come right in, and it's like they don't even care that we're sitting right there. I think they know that they can move way faster than we can. but they come in, they're just buzzing all around here.
Yeah, they love it.
Yeah. So this whole planter is made up of a lot of hummingbird favorites.
Hummingbird
we'll
and
show
butterfly favorites.
Yeah, the pollinators. We'll show this everything a little bit later, but we wanted to focus specifically today on the Cuphea.
So one, you're gonna want to watch your takes because you want to know its growth habit. Is it gonna be more mounding, like maybe the enchanted purple, or is it gonna get really tall like the Presidente one?
Yeah. Which
that.
Then you have to kind of plan for some space.
You do.
Like this is going to get 18 plus inches, where this one is much more compact, 10, maybe 8 to 10 inches.
Right.
But full, really full.
Really full.
Where these kind of like will poke through,
Yeah,
and
you can
they're
see.
coming out all over. I mean, they're over here through the salvia, they're over this way, where this series is really just kind of bushing out and filling in that space. So they're doing completely different things, different habits. So that's something to know as you put this into a container.
And that's for your spacing. As far as the care for them, the care is going to be really, really similar.
Yeah.
You're going to be more of that full to partial sun. And they are pretty drought tolerant.
Yeah, I
They're
haven't
not
had any
ones
I haven't
that
had any issues with.
they're not ones that when it gets really hot that they start like getting that droopy look. Now that doesn't mean that you want them to go bone dry, but they are pretty drought tolerant. So that's a good thing for, you know, especially planters.
but if they're not being watered correctly, they're not going to produce the nectar that the hummingbirds are coming in. So you know, make sure that you keep them watered correctly to get those hummingbirds coming in and feeding off of them. So that is a nice little fresh bouquet you've got there.
Isn't that cute? I love it. So something really fun to do in your planters, if you haven't tried Cuphea, if you can't find it yet this year, next year, make sure you try a plant, put it in a planter, and see how much those hummingbirds love it.
We keep adding it to our list. Our customers, it's like we had the hummingbird lunch, or which one? Honey bells. We had the honey bells, and then we kept adding, and now it's like every year those customers already know what they want.
It doesn't even have to be blooming at this point. They're just like, where is it?
Yeah. So once they know, they come in and they grab that. So it's kind of fun to keep adding, because we have customers that are hummingbird people. Like that is their goal.
How many of you are plant for the hummingbirds?
Yeah. So I mean, there's people that they're buying hundreds of plants just for drawing in those hummingbirds. And
then there's the unique ones like the bat face.
Yeah.
The kids love the bat face ones.
Yeah.
Because of the name and because of the shape of it. And it's fun to see the kids get involved with the like, oh, I want to put this in the planter. Like, to me, that's really fun because they're actively being part of that growing portion.
And drawing in those hummingbirds and the pollinators. I mean, we've been having a lot of butterflies lately, and which is fun. Is it's just kind of neat to see them sit and rest on your plant, where the hummingbirds are buzzing in and out, but it's
fighting
like
with each other.
Yeah, exactly. But the butterflies it's like they spend some time and you can really enjoy them sitting there. So they're just absolutely gorgeous. So
as far as fertilizing,
actually I have everything now for summer. I put everything on a constant feed of the Beat Your Neighbor fertilizer, and so what we're talking about that is I'm feeding them every single time that I'm watering, and lately it's been every day because we've been in the 80s and 90s every day. So I'm watering every morning, but it's at a lower dose. So I'm feeding at about a 1/3 to a 1/2 strength of the Beat Your Neighbor fertilizer every single day, and that's really given that growth, and to sustain that growth and make those plants healthy, and most of all produce the flowers so that they look pretty but are functional. And feeding those pollinators and the hummingbirds. So that's the fun part of it. So I go to a constant feed with the Beat Your Neighbor fertilizer.
Do you hear? We have a little hummingbird yelling at us.
Because, get out of the way. I want breakfast.
We took his breakfast away. So
I'm surprised he didn't just come right in. Yeah. So, all right. So you can find out more information about our Beat Your Neighbor fertilizer at beatyourneighbor.com. There's a lot of blog articles there too. I don't want you to miss out on that. There's a lot of articles. So if you're a reader, there's lots of information. We have the videos, of course, and also at our YouTube channel. That's where all those hundreds and hundreds of how-to videos live.
And while you're there, hit that subscribe button. Because you don't want to miss out on what we'll be talking about this summer, a lot of the different plants, and showing you what they look like now compared to when we're growing them in the spring of the season and they're just little itty bitties. Now you get to see like their full
you get to see that the beginning, when it was early on, and now roll forward. That's the fun part, is showcasing these planters and seeing what they do, how they perform, and what they look like in all their glory, like they should be. So remember, these plants should be looking better and better. And if you're struggling,
go to the videos.
Yeah.
We'll help you with that.
Go through and start binge watching those videos because we want you to have beautiful flowers. We want you to have a yard that looks like ours. That is our goal in helping you. So go ahead and at our YouTube channel, our Sharkey's Greenhouses YouTube channel, check out those videos. There's playlists. You can always search. One of the easiest ways for our viewers is if you're looking for something specific like hanging basket care or geranium care, type that into the search bar, whatever it is, petunias, hanging basket care, and then type in Sharkey's, and it pulls up all those videos. That's the easiest way that you can look for a specific subject.
With that, have
All
a
right,
great day.
Bye-bye.